Hello, and welcome to Realm Narrative Gaming. My name's Tyler, and I play Dane the Druid in The Dark Vale, a real-play Dungeons & Dragons podcast about a group of heroic adventurers played by lovable idiots. We're so glad to have you with us, so without further ado, let's get started.
Alright guys, when we last left off, having ventured into the sewers, you made a friend! After solving a puzzle, a musical puzzle, you encountered a strange mimic with arms and legs that referred to themselves as Mimi. Mimi was a friendly mimic who challenged you to play a game of hide-and-seek with them. It was discussed that the rules would be that you had to find them 3 times. You could use magic, but you could not use the same trick twice.
Interesting.
You ventured through the sewers using your guile and your wit, fending off hordes of these ghoulish creatures, and completing the 3 trials that Mimi had challenged you to. Whereupon they spit out a heap of gold from the chest form, the treasure chest that they were, and also spitting out what looked like a beautiful key. As Mimi said that the secret, the power that they had promised, would be with this key to use on a painting in that same room, a beautiful painting of a stormy, dark house. Throughout their searching, they managed to find these 2 small folk, a kobold and a gnome, who were named Brix and Galligan. They had been stuck here Galligal, sorry.
Gilly. And then we did find...
That's fucking
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Gilly.
Oh, yeah.
Gilly?
No. It was discussed that that Galligal and Brix had been stuck in the sewers for several years as a punishment that Faustus had doled out to them. You promised to clear the way in the sewers to make sure that they had a safe journey and escape. And they went to their little hiding nook inside one of the sewer grates. Along with them, you also discovered a room that was trapped, that it had a spike trap that you were like, nah, fuck this, and you never explored. And a 3rd room with a sarcophagus that had a corpse of a dwarven man who seemed to be named Gilly, clutching a small rodent in their hands as their corpse lay there. As you guys progressed through the sewers, you found that there was a portion of the sewers that was overflown, and the only way to progress was to swim further. As Dane leaped into the air and did his Sailor Moon transformation, he transformed into a dolphin, which then slid right into the muck and swam forward. And that is where we pick up tonight's episode of The Dark Vale.
Dane should have transformed into a bucket. We could have just, heaved all the water out.
A bucket of water. Sploosh! Dane disappears underneath the muck.
I vomit. Not really.
The water quality doesn't change at all.
That's disgusting. Do we have a shmeppy?
It's the same one.
The shmish,
I need a link.
Hey, you want it, Brandon? You want me to get it?
I got it.
Okay.
I can't even remember how to get there.
Thanks.
I literally just went to Schmeppy and it opened the last map I was on.
Yeah, but for some reason, Schmeppy's not showing up in my history.
Brandon. Hey, ole, ole.
Oh, it's...
That was so on point.
Maybe in the future, one of you guys can help me fix this problem. For some reason, when I open Schmeppy, it opens in Microsoft Edge instead of Google Chrome, and it drives me nuts. Like I've deleted Microsoft Edge off my computer, so I don't.
Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in?
Oh.
No, that's what you have to do with the government.
No, I only have a PlayStation.
God damn it.
I'm in the gross water.
Oh god. Yes. Rondon apparates out of the ether. No, actually, we'll say that he was doing some exercise. He comes with like one of those like 80s headbands and like the what are they called? The
Sweat bands?
The leg warmers.
On his arms?
No, on his legs.
You definitely mind leg warmers.
Well, how the fuck am I supposed to show legs when I'm sitting down, Tyler?
Dude,
It's
kick
supposed
back.
to-
We want to see those babies.
Yeah.
No feet.
No feet on stream, that's the rule.
Dang it.
But what if I want to show nothing but feet?
Stop it.
Okay.
So as I poke my head up out of the water and Rondon's suddenly there.
And I'm just like, ah!
He's holding
Whoa.
weights in his hand, like pink. What are they called? Like the coated ones.
Yeah.
Oh, like the
Shake
you're talking
weights.
about,
He's got shake weights.
Yeah.
And he's just pacing. He's got a sweat going on.
You would
I'm
never
gonna-
believe where I was there, Dane. I found a nice gym.
It's not really the time. I had to be the strong one while you were gone. Mind link.
Oh, got it.
I can mind link while I'm in my animals. Animal shapes.
I'm sorry. That's Tyler being a dolphin.
What the hell is that?
All right.
Oh god. Focus.
Okay. Well, we got it off to a good start, so.
I'm going to go
Goodness.
and see what's going on. I'll be back soon.
All right, but can I go back to where I was? They had a smoothie bar
No.
and acai
And
bowls.
Go down.
I didn't even know acai.
I'm gonna swim away.
Oh, okay, see you, Dane. Miss ya.
Okay.
It's you forever. You can hold your breath for 20 minutes, you said?
20 minutes.
Dope. Plenty of time.
And I can swim at 60 feet.
Per second.
So go ahead and move your token there, Dean. As you progress down this long, what is it, like a 20-foot wide tunnel underground or underwater?
25.
Dane the disgusting dolphin.
I can't move it any farther. There's no
Triple
map.
D.
Diners, drive-ins, and dives. Dane, disgusting dolphin. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Diners and dungeons and drive-ins and dragons
Dolphins.
and danes and dolphins and dives.
And so
Don runs.
you're like swimming through this tunnel, and what are you seeing?
So as you progress down the tunnel, the water itself is very murky. You can see what look like these like small worms, like swimming in the water, just like wriggling around. You also
avoid
see pieces of refuse and other like unidentifiable matter.
Okay.
Ooh.
Reminder that I have blind sight for 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is why you don't need dark vision.
Right. I might just turn into a dolphin always and have you guys carry me around.
Honestly, makes the most sense.
Yeah.
We'll just attach a laser to you.
Perfect.
It is until you get to this point that you feel something at the edge of your blind sight. This kind of like very large movement in the water.
Kind of slow down and approach a little more cautiously. I guess, can I hold the dodge action?
Yeah.
Is that a thing that...
Mm-hmm. It is until you get to this point that you begin to see kind of the what would normally be like silt is instead just like this kind of dusty kind of I guess refuse is the best word that I could use at the bottom of the sewer canal, and you see this large scaled foot just kick out from the water.
Does it have claws?
It does.
Nope, it's a scaled foot with toenails.
Okay, my first thought was like a giant's foot, like a human
gotcha.
foot, but like scaly.
Gotcha.
Got you.
So
I
I was
was thinking
clarifying.
of the dragon that
Yeah.
I talked about.
That was my second thought, which is like clarified.
Although, imagine toenails.
So I'm going to, like, right at the edge of where I can sense that I want to mind link with it and establish the response as well.
Okay.
Hello, foot.
And say, hello? Is someone there?
You sense this slight shift in the water, as if there is this very large kind of push in the flow. And suddenly you feel this very large appendage begin to swing forward and backward, forward and backward, forward and backward. And with your blind sight, you can feel the mass of this creature suddenly beginning to swim towards you.
The krill. Swim away!
Yeah. I'm gonna duck into this side thing quick.
Before that happens, I need you to roll initiative.
Well, nuts.
The music's so sharp.
It does sound way better. Alright, Dolphins get a +1. This is a...
So for the sake of this, I'll consider everyone in initiative, though I'll say you just don't metagame. Let's just say that.
So we roll initiative, all of us.
So Eric,
19.
nice. Balefire.
13.
Dane.
17.
Wow, that's really good for
Right?
Dane.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah.
Kwanseng.
23.
Rondon.
12.
So Kwanseng, you are first. So as of right now, you're standing on the water, just patiently waiting for Dane to arrive. We'll say that's your turn for that.
Yep.
Eric, just like Kwanseng before, you're kind of looking around in the sewer, just patiently waiting for Dane to arrive.
Okay. I'm going to dash back towards where they're at. While I'm swimming away, I want to say to the thing that's swimming towards me, I'm not here to fight, and I'm gonna keep running because I don't know if it's gonna listen to me or not. So that's my normal movement. That's my dash movement, and I think Kwanseng is just out of my telepathic range, so that's all I got.
Okay. At the end of that, as you're swimming away, the light from Kwanseng's torch kind of goes through the water, even so ever so slightly, to where you see this reflection, this yellow kind of glint in the eyes of this reptilian creature, as you see this huge crocodile just swimming down the canal, just swimming right at you. That is its turn. Balefire, you are checking out the sewer there. Rondon, you're still kind of trying to keep yourself active as you're pacing in place with your weights there.
With my shake weights.
There you go. Kwanseng, it comes to your turn. As Dane reaches this point, you begin to see this large swell in the water. Almost as if, like, the waves are slowly rising. You don't see Dane, but you can tell that there is some large activity in the flow of the water.
Can I do I guess, like, just a straight intelligence check to be like, yo, we need to get the heck out of the way? Would that be it? Intelligence, or what would it be?
I'll say,
because I don't want to. Because if I act off Drew's instinct, then yeah, I'm gonna move. But you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I'll say make an insight check.
Insight check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Perfect. 22.
22. Something tells you that trouble's coming and you should run.
So I look over to my friends and I say, I'm not sure what's happening, but everybody needs to get out of the way. And I will move this way towards Balefire.
All right. All right, Eric. So as Kwanseng yells that he retreats, you can also see what looks like the swelling of the water from your angle. It doesn't seem as intense, but you can definitely tell that there is some push to the waves of this sewage water.
Pull my wand and stand ready, not holding an action or anything. Just be ready.
Okay.
Hold my position.
Dane, your turn.
All right. I'm just gonna keep dashing because I don't really have any other ideas. I guess there's my movement, and from here I'm gonna reach out telepathically to Rondon. Crocodile, big ol' crocodile. Get through the door. And then from here, shucks, let me look at a thing. I gotta check a range. I think that's probably too far. Very much so. That's twice too far. I'm gonna hold a lunar surge for if it comes to within 60 feet of me.
Okay. All right. So it comes to its turn. It gets to right there as it just uses its action to dash. It seems to get Very close, nearly upon you, and you release your lunar surge.
Yes. So that's a Constitution saving throw.
Oh wow, it rolled shit, so that's a 7.
That fails. So then, that's 5 points of radiant damage.
All right, as this beam of light suddenly cuts through the water itself, and you can see it slam into the creature, and you see pieces of like gunk that was stuck on it suddenly break off and disintegrate as it looks at you in anger, as it just kind of shakes its head and continues to swim at you. Balefire, it's your turn now. You are alert.
What's happening? And then, hold on a sec. Where is it?
And then I cast Meteor Swarm.
I'm gonna cast. Let's see. I'm gonna cast haste on Rondon.
Okay.
So I say, Rondon, watch out! Careful! And then I cast haste. So Rondon, your speed is doubled. You have +2 to your AC, and you have advantage on dexterity saving throws. And you also gain an additional attack action.
Wow, way to beef me up.
You're welcome.
Nice.
It's like I knew that this working out was gonna pay off.
And then
I feel myself stronger.
I'm going to move a little backwards. I'm gonna move back here. And then that's it.
Okay. As it comes to Rondon, your turn. You can just barely see from standing at the ledge. Inside the muck, you can see Dane the Disgusting Dolphin shooting a beam of light from... Where do you shoot it from, Dane? Do you just open your mouth? Or do you
His blowhole.
shoot it from
my
the blowhole?
blowhole.
You go. So it's your turn, Rondon.
All right, with Dane. Oh boy, that's a tough one.
Things seem to move slower for you. There is this strange, like the drops that are kind of lapping against the stonework near your feet. You can see them floating in the air. Everyone begins to move a lot slower, and there's a sudden vibration that comes off of your skin as a touch of time seems to kind of be blessed.
And I'm just like, what was in that smoothie? And so I guess I'm gonna put some distance between me and the edge and kind of move back towards Eric. And just kind of ready to run back towards Dane, and if he starts getting attacked by the huge crack, or by this huge wave. Oh no, he said crack to me. So this huge crack, yeah.
Big crocodile.
The crocodile.
You could probably also say something about it being a crocodile. I mean...
Oh, guys, Dane said... Sorry.
The Australian? Guys!
Guys!
The
Crocodile!
I still had like Dane voice in my head, so I was like hard to get back to the Rondon voice. Gas, crocodile! It's a crocodile! Run! But also be cautious. They're gentle creatures.
So you heard that in ×2 speed, everyone else.
It's a Chipmunks movie.
Sure. Juan saying it's your turn.
A crocodile, you say? And I pull out my staff and I ready my action. As soon as I see it, I'm gonna attack.
And I'll cast Destroy Crocodile.
Destroy
There you go.
crocodile at 12th level.
There you go.
Wow.
Okay, so you said you held your action?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right, Eric, it's your turn. Hearing everyone scream about the crocodile, you suddenly think in your head, crocodiles, whatever, right? Like, those are like low level.
And we just saw the big sewer monster walking around, and it didn't really. It was just part of the ecosystem down here. So I'm just I'll scurry up along the wall up to the ceiling just so I'm out of people's way. But other than that, gonna hold position. Just hang out.
Gotcha.
Are you also dancing on the ceiling?
Oh, what a feeling.
Sorry, I don't know if we made that joke yet, but
I think we
it
have,
felt right.
but whatever.
It felt right.
Dane, it's your turn.
Fight!
All right. If I take the dodge action before I move, are opportunity attacks against me made with disadvantage?
I think so. I think that's how that works.
Because there's disengage that, you
What's the
don't get
wording
an
on it?
opportunity attack. Let me pull it up. Dodge. Yeah, when you take the dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attacks. Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker.
There you go.
And you make dexterity saving throws with advantage. I didn't realize that.
Why are you running?
Right. Well, let's see. I'm trying to decide if I want to get farther back so that my friends can help me take care of it, or if I want to lead it away from my friends so that they're safe. I'm going to roll some dice to figure that out.
Dolphin versus crocodile. Fight!
Right. All right. I will take the dodge action, and I am going to swim. Oh, I need to move my token, not measure. That's 5. I have 7 more. And because Kwansing is nearest to me, I'm gonna say he's coming. And that's it. I've taken the dodge action.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so at the end of your turn,
How deep is the water where I'm at now?
how deep is your love?
Nope, that's not what I.
How deep is the water?
Yeah.
I'd say it's quite a bit deeper, so I'd say maybe like 6 to 7 feet. It's like a decent sized canal.
Okay. Cool. That was all. Thank you.
You're welcome. So that was 50. And it'll use its action to dash and get right up on land here.
So I'm under it, essentially.
Yeah. That's all it can do. All it does is it just swims up and it gets its claws on the stonework and it begins to pull itself up as you're swimming in the canal right underneath it, and it's just looking to bite at you. Fail.
Right.
It's your turn now.
My turn?
Yes.
I am going to, as soon as I see it, I'm going to cast Sword Burst. So
Isn't
you.
that within?
It only happens within 5 feet of you, Carla.
Oh shoot. Then Ice Knife. Yeah, that's in range.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Ice
I'll
Knife.
say, well, if you use Ice Knife, remember the second part of that ability. So read it.
It must succeed on a. Wait.
Read the whole
Oh,
thing.
it explodes.
Yep.
Oh, it hit
So
me.
it'll hit Dane. Never
Yep.
mind. Then I'll cast Toll the Dead
Okay.
on it. So
Gotcha.
it needs to make a wisdom save.
A wisdom dexterity saving.
A wisdom dexterity save.
That's a 20 total.
Yep, succeeds. So
That's one smart Krakow.
Yep.
Why does that remind me of that old like super high guy meme? You know what I'm talking about? He's like in his dorm room and he's like all bloodshot.
What? Why does the crocodile remind you of that?
No. What Carlos said, the a dexterity wisdom or whatever, wisdom dexterity. There was one that was like, "Can I get 2 medium large pizzas, please?"
And that's all.
Okay, so you pull your scimitars out and you clank them together to make this bell sound, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem to affect the crocodile. You still have movement and a bonus action.
I'm not gonna. I don't have anything for a bonus action that I want to do, and I'm going to move back here. How deep is this water right here?
It's not as deep, probably like 3 or 4 feet. If you walk through it, it'll be half your movement.
That's fine.
What's your strength score?
-1.
Your score, like your ability.
Oh, 8.
8. So you could. Well, let's see. Oh no, you couldn't make that jump with your score. Okay, yeah. So you can either move through it at half speed, or you can stay there.
I'm gonna move myself to right there,
Okay, perfect.
and that's it.
All right. So then that comes to Rondon, your turn. This big old croc shows up in front of you, this large, gnashing teeth, this very dark, scaly, grimy hide. Just crawls itself out of the muck in slow motion, so it's like super cool.
I just look at it dead in the eyes and I'm like, you're gross! Ew! Shit. You know what? I'm gonna do something, Derek. I'm gonna run up to it and attack it.
Okay.
So.
All right.
All right. So what haste does, like she said, it does double your movement, advantage on dex saves. Your AC is increased by 2. The action that you get, so you can do a dash, disengage, or attack.
Or use an object as an action.
Or use an object, yeah. So you can use. So it's a single attack if you choose to. It doesn't give you a whole other attack action.
Okay. So I'm gonna just I'm gonna attack it.
Go for it.
All right. First roll, 19 to hit.
19 does hit the big old croc.
Perfect. 10 damage.
10 points of damage. All right.
And then another hit. Ooh, this 21 to hit.
21 does hit. Yep.
And sorry. Damage. 9 damage, and then the offhand attack. Nice. 23 to hit, so extra 5 damage.
5 damage, and
Rondon is rolling hot tonight.
yeah. And then, do you want to use your extra hasted attack?
Shit, might as well. Yeah. So that's never mind. That's a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit, unfortunately. Yeah. So you're just hacking away, just hack, punch, and then with the last strike, you go to hack at it, and the axe just slides off the scales, and it just hits the floor.
Guess they all can't be hits. Words. Never mind.
Good try.
I'm gonna back myself from this one.
Can't be. That's all, folks.
Bye.
Oh, copyright.
Oh, I mean.
Now it's my first time to tell you, but is my held action not counted this round?
It would have been as soon as it popped up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I was looking at it. I can't figure out if that's 25 or 20 feet away.
5, 10, 15, 20. No, it is 20 feet away.
Okay.
So go ahead, yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead, you release your 2 strikes.
Yep. So the first one, 22 to hit
Yep.
and 16 to hit.
16 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. So with the first one, I'm just going to whip up some air and bring my staff around and almost like a baseball, just crank it straight at it. And then, obviously spinning just straight forward, I'm going to send up another burst of air and that one will miss. But the first one hits and that's good news. So we hit it for 11 points of damage.
Okay. Boom! This large wind blast just smacks into its form. Do you want to do your saving throw thing or no?
Yes.
So it rolls a 22, so...
It saves.
Yeah. All right, so at the end of that... So now it's your turn again. Well, not again, but it's your turn.
Yeah, but it's actually my turn. All right, and so seeing the reaction and not being able to push it, I'm going to say, I have to get it away from Dane, and I'll do a couple more air lacing attacks. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And a 26 to hit.
That one misses.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess just kind of from that same breath, as I spin around, I'm going to bring my staff back up, crack the ground and send a split of air just straight at it. And then swinging up, I'll hit it with the second one. So that is for 12 plus 15, 26 points of damage.
Boom, as you were just creating this torrent of blasts.
And then it has to make 2 saves.
Okay.
See if I can push it away.
22 and 10.
Okay, so the second one fails. So just push him back 5 feet. Okay, and then seeing that, I'm going to say just a little bit more, and I'm going to send an unarmed strike at him. Or no, he's too far away. Never mind. Right? Yeah.
Well, you could, but it'd be at disadvantage.
Well, yeah, let's give it a go then.
Or you could just move one step further, and then you could do that.
Oh, yeah, and I have the Ring of Water walking too, so
Yeah.
I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll step out onto the water then.
Okay.
And roll it. And that's a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Perfect. And that is for 10 more points of damage.
All right, 10 more points of damage as you were just slamming this thing.
And then I will, now that I've given Dane a little gap, I'm gonna retreat. Because he's probably gonna be a mad crocodile.
All right. Is that your turn then?
Yep, that is my turn.
All right, Eric, it's your turn. Suddenly these thoughts of just, it's not a big deal, suddenly turn into holy shit as this giant crocodile comes out of the water.
It's big. Why is it so big? And that purple energy that sometimes flares around me kind of flares up and comes out to the tip of my wand and comes out, and as it's emerging from the end of the wand, it forms into a skeletal hand that goes out and attempts to swat the croc across the snout.
Bad.
With a 23 to hit,
That does hit, yeah.
doing 12 points of necrotic damage.
12 points of necrotic damage. All right.
And how tall is it? How close is it to the
It takes
ceiling?
up nearly the entire tunnel, which is this tunnel's a little larger. So I would say this one reaches probably a good like 12 to 14 feet tall.
Okay, so I probably can't get over the top of it, can I?
I thought you were already on the ceiling, no?
I am, but I'm talking about trying to go over it. Is that possible? Is there room for that?
Sure. You're a halfling.
Okay. I'm going to...
You can move through tight spaces anyways.
Yeah, I can't. I don't have enough movement to get up there anyway, so I'm going to move closer to it.
Okay.
To right. there, I guess. That's as much movement as I have. And that's my turn.
Okay, gotcha. So as the skeletal hand goes and just scrapes itself across it, you can see that its strength kind of falters for a minute, and it suddenly reanimates, but it seems angrier and more vicious than when it was first chasing.
Shit.
Dane, it's your turn.
All right, Dane is going to swim under it, just to kind of try and divide its attention. So as it's like facing forward north into the sewer cavern where everyone is, I'm going to swim under it and back to the west. I want to take a risk. I'm going to swim out of range, or out of reach. And I'm going to use my action to do another Lunar Surge.
Okay, so it does get an attack of opportunity against you as you move away.
Yep.
That's a 25 to hit.
That misses.
And you take, holy Jesus, you take 23 points of piercing damage as it reaches around, and you can see as a giant jaws suddenly snap at your dolphin form. And suddenly you are Dane once again in its jaws as you are grappled.
Cool.
That almost was planned.
Yeah, that risk did not really play out. You said 23 points?
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. That's 11. And then 12 more. Heck. Is this part underwater?
Yes.
Okay. So then for my action, since that I can't, I mean, I could do the Lunar Surge still, but I'm going to double check a couple things. All right, Mind Spike only has a somatic component, so I'm going to use Mind Spike at second level.
Okay.
So that is a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Roll up, roll up, roll up.
That's a 6.
That fails.
It is not very wisdomous.
It's not very wisdomous, except for when someone else casts a thing that
Yeah.
the wisdom dexterity.
It rolled a natural 20.
Oh, gotcha.
That'll do it. That'll do it. All right, so 3d8 damage, which freaking sucked. That's 6 points on 3d8.
6 points of damage, okay.
Psychic damage,
Okay,
and I always know its location.
gotcha.
Right in front of you.
Right. I'm going to telepathically to Rondon, since can I see him from where I'm at?
Can you see him? I think you'd be able to see, like... I would say he has, like, 3/4 cover, but for the sake of your telepathic, you mean? Telepathic ability? Yeah, you'd be able to see him. Just a little bit, but that's enough.
So then real quick, as I'm doing the somatic components from Mind Spike, and it's just punching this thing in the brain telepathically, I'm going to reach out to Rondon. If you don't get this thing off me, it's going to kill me. And that's my turn. I'm
Alright.
sorry.
So it comes to the crocodile's turn.
Great. Okay, well, bye.
Alright.
Boss, we're gonna be rolling new characters every other weekend.
Alright. So it's gonna bite at you, Dane, because you're in its mouth. And it has advantage on you because you are grappled by it. That's its like bite ability.
Give
That
us
makes
some
sense.
Eric rolls, a 1 and a 2.
So that's a 22 on the high end.
Nope.
That hits.
And you take 16 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Yike.
I'm gonna make a Constitution saving throw for a concentration on Mind Spike. And that's 10 exactly, so that succeeds, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you make him nervous.
Making me nervous. Because if this thing drags me down, that's it.
And then with its tail, it swings its tail around. And as you are on the wall or ceiling, Eric, you can see this giant, meaty, just appendage just swing up towards you with a natural 20!
No!
Are you shoveling, Brandon? Because stop it.
Yeah.
That's our thing. It's
Yeah.
only for the players.
And you take
Okay.
you take
And
22 points of bludgeoning damage. This giant, meaty tail slams you into the ceiling.
This is bad.
The one good thing about it is that your back pops in just the right place.
Clear that up. But now I can't move my right arm.
And then it swings its tail one more time towards
Oh my
Rondon.
God.
With a I rolled a 19 this time.
That's mine. Hold on. What does haste give me? It gives me +2 to AC?
Oh no, it's natural 19.
Oh,
So it rolled a 27.
Oh, okay.
So you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
I thought we were supposed to be fighting rats down here.
The tail just swings.
Is it 16?
Yes.
Alright.
And it will move. I'm gonna make a roll actually to see where it moves. Okay. So it's gonna move closer to you guys. Just to keep you both in range. And it brings us to Balefire.
All right, I'm gonna look at it and say, "You wretched beast!" And I cast slow on it. Make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 11.
Misses. Okay, so, I mean, yeah, it fails. So it takes a -2 to its AC. It has disadvantage on saving throws. It can't use a reaction on its turn. It can either use an action or a bonus action. It can't use both.
Okay. Is that a concentration spell?
It is. So I lose concentration on haste.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, I just feel weak and flabby.
You do, because once the spell ends, you become lethargic and you're stunned for the next turn.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
Sorry.
fuck.
I'll try and run interference.
Is that your turn, Balefire?
That was my action. I'm gonna actually Misty Step a little closer. So
Get some Get some heals prepared.
Right there.
Okay. All right, so it comes to Rondon. You are stunned.
You mean stunning? I'm stunning.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good point.
And I get to take my turn. I'm stunning and I get to take my turn.
No. At the end of your turn, you're no longer stunned. You're good. Kwansang, your turn now.
So I just look at it and I'm like, oh, this is not good. And I start to run up. Right about here. Right, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I gotta move up one more, sorry. There. And I just start to unleash a bunch of airbending attacks.
Okay.
Or air lacing, sorry. First one is an 18 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Oh, thank God.
Woo!
I was nervous. And then the second one is a 20 to hit.
That also hits.
Perfect. That plus 10 is very nice. Ooh, that's good damage too. It takes... Yeah, it takes 28 points of damage for the first 2 attacks. I
Damn.
just send some huge air and I'm like... Oh, gotcha. I was reading the bottom, that Bale's fire set. So yeah, it takes 28 points of damage, and then I'm going to use Fury of Blows, but I gotta find it. There it is. Or Flurry of Blows, Fury, my bad. So I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows and cast 2 more strikes.
I cast Punch.
Here you go, here's some punches. And it's a punch sandwich because it's a 21
Yeah.
and a 26
Yeah.
to hit. Yes, queen.
That's gut.
So he takes 21 more points of damage.
Fuck.
And on the first 2, he needs to make the saving throws to see if he's moved.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. So 19 and 25.
Okay, he saves.
All right.
That's my turn.
All right, so you're just twirling the staff in the air. 1 strike, 2 strikes,
Just unloading.
and then punch.
Just unloading on him.
As
Kevin.
it just seems furious as it comes to Eric. Your turn. Like I said,
Okay.
your back is popped, but you can't really feel your arm a little bit.
Yeah. Dane is hanging out of its mouth. What's Dane's? What do I see for Dane?
Dane is currently kind of being held underneath the water. So the crocodile's mouth is inside the water. Its tail seems to be kind of facing toward you all. So it has the back part of it kind of facing the tunnel where you are. You can see
Okay.
part of its face, however.
So I'm going to run along the ceiling, over the top of the crocodile to essentially the point where the crocodile meets the water line.
Sure.
As close to its mouth as I can get.
Uh-huh.
And with the flame tongue dagger, pull it out, flame on, and drop down onto it.
Oh shit!
And the flame is actually pulsating like wah 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 wah.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
so
You
do
see
I
it's
need
like
to do
large.
anything differently because this is I'm dropping down onto it situation, or is this just a regular to hit one?
The drop isn't terribly long, but I'll say roll an acrobatics check to see how cool it looks.
Okay, nice. That's a 16 for
All
acrobatics.
right, it looks pretty dang cool.
Nice.
You like twirl off the ceiling so you're spinning in the air, and then you correct yourself, and then you just stab right down into it. Well, let's see if you stab right down into it. As you see the large reptilian eye follow you. Just this giant eye the size of a dinner plate.
As I fall, I've never used this feature before. I'm going to draw on the luck from my...
Oh my god, you rolled a natural 1, didn't you?
No, I didn't. This is Dark One's own luck.
Yes.
Using luck from my patron here, not my halfling luck. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now it's a good solid hit. It's a 30.
Okay, so
nice.
as you're spinning in the air, kind of descending down on this crocodile, time suddenly freezes, and the colors invert. There is this sudden, just endless time warp. As you can see in your mind, yourself falling onto this crocodile and losing the dagger in the water as it sizzles out, and you falling along with Dane inside the water. And in that split second, you can hear this snap of a finger, and you hear the voice say, "Let's try that again." And suddenly reality comes back, and you slam your dagger right into this creature's eye. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damn!
Nice.
That was cool.
Okay, so this is 3 points of piercing damage. It is 4 points of flame damage. And it is... God, I rolled horribly on everything. 3 points of thunder damage. And then if it willingly moves, it's going to take some more damage from the booming blade.
Okay, gotcha.
And
are you trying to hold on to it?
Yeah, I want to keep the dagger, if I can, embedded in it so that I have a handle to hold on to.
Make an athletics check for me.
Okay. 10.
10. We'll see if you hold on when it's its turn.
Okay.
I'll say that. Right now, because it's not moving, you're on it, but if it moves, you may fall off.
Sure.
So Dane, it is your turn. As you are underwater in its jaws, you feel these like large, sharpened teeth sink into your body as you kind of try your best not to let the air escape your lungs. You are suffocating, and you are bleeding in this diseased and polluted water.
I guess all I got is either another mind spike or to try and break the grapple, because I can't perform verbal components underwater, yeah?
You can, but you'll begin to suffocate the next round.
Right. Well, then... let me see if there's... Heck dang. Heck shoot darn it. Dang heck shoot darn. But
Whoa, calm down there.
Get too spicy.
I gotta try and break this grapple.
Okay. So go ahead and
Wait, you were trying the first?
go ahead and make a strength saving throw if you are going to. Oh no, sorry, that's the wrong one.
Is it not an athletics check?
No, there are. It just says there's an escape DC, but it doesn't say. Oh well, if it's a DC, it's a strength saving throw. Yeah.
A saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay. But because it's not an escaping a grapple, I don't get advantage on it because of my +2 strength, right? Based on the strength rework?
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do? Okay.
Yes, because it is a grapple.
Okay.
But it has an escape DC.
Perfect. So I got advantage with the strength saving throw. All right, that is a 20 total.
20 succeeds. So you underwater, you kind of manage to move its mouth open just ever so slightly. Not enough to actually open its mouth all the way, but you manage to just skid alongside one of the teeth enough to just make sure that the jaw closes. And you are just swimming freely in the water now. Your side is a bit torn up, but you manage to get yourself free.
All right, and as I come to the surface, I am going to, just as I take that first big gasp, I'm going to just kind of instinctively cry out in Quarry as I cast Healing Word of myself.
Okay.
As a bonus, I'm sorry, yeah, is Healing Word a bonus action?
Yes,
yeah,
it
it's
is.
a bonus action. I'll do that at second level to give myself 2d4 plus 4. I'll just roll that right there on D&D Beyond. 9. All right.
That's not bad, right?
No, I mean, it's better than nothing. So that's my action, and my bonus action. If I move, it's just going to bite me again, and it's going to screw me up.
It doesn't have a reaction.
Doesn't it?
Because it's slowed.
Does Dane
It
know
doesn't.
that?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that it's... I guess, has there been any indication of its lethargy?
It seems to move a little slower, but it doesn't make it any less imposing.
Yeah, that's imposing. So, will you allow me to roll a wisdom, just a wisdom check to see if I can piece that together?
I'll roll a d6 for you, since you're having trouble separating the two.
Okay.
So on a 1 through 3, I'll say you can move away. On a 4 through 6, Dane would be too scared to take another opportunity attack. That might lead to its death.
Okay.
2.
So I piece it together?
Yes.
Okay. I don't have a proper swim speed, so I don't know. Is it half my normal movement? Is that the rule?
So swimming, it's strength score dependent, I believe. Because I know that creatures have a zero swim speed.
Also, while you're looking that up, just so you know, I went through and made some quick and dirty strength 1 through 4 so that our character sheets can reflect the things.
Oh, okay.
You can go through and make proper ones later if you want, but for now, it's at least showing on Rondon's that his stuff has changed.
We'll say for simplicity's sake, yeah, it's half speed.
Half speed,
Yeah.
okay. If I don't really have anywhere to go. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna swim 15 feet back down the tunnel. As long as I can swim somewhere where I keep my head up.
Gotcha. And as you're swimming away, you see this creature. One of its eyes is closed, and you see its mouth like opening and closing as Eric is just holding on top of it.
Okay. Sorry that my turn took so long. Thank
good.
you, everybody. I'm all set.
Okay, for this turn, I'm going to roll a d20 to see what it does. It's not very smart, but let's give it a chance, eh?
The crocodile and I have that in common.
Okay, so Eric, as you are right on top of it, you're suddenly knocked off of it. As you sploosh, land in the water. Right next to it. And because it only gets one attack now that it's slowed, it's still going to attack you. That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
And you take 20 points of damage as the jaws close on you.
I am unconscious.
So suddenly you see as Eric lands in the water, his eyes open wide as this terrible jaw just suddenly closes on him. You can see the water splash all around him as the crocodile looks around and sees this small humanoid swimming in the water away from it as it turns its attention towards you, Dane. Alright. That's its turn. Balefire.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Ice Knife, but I'm going to make it so that it's aimed right here.
It's 5 feet around the creature, no matter its size.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Never mind that.
Good try, though.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead then.
Okay.
Make a wisdom save.
All right. 9.
So that fails, and it takes 12 points of damage.
You rolled 2d12 with that, right?
Nope, it's just 1d12. At 5th level, it goes up to 2.
Carly, you're at 6th level.
Oh, oops. So that's 12 plus 6, which is 18.
18 points of damage to it. Okay.
Yes.
How's it looking?
It's looking pretty rough now, and as Bale, once again, you bring your scimitars together and you clink them together to make this ding, ding sound. You can see this creature suddenly, its hide begins to shiver, and it almost, like, its body mass almost kind of like shrinks away as it begins to crawl towards the water.
Can I try to get its attention and say, "Over here, you beast!" with the Toll the Dead?
That would be your action if you're trying to like taunt it or something.
Gotcha. Well, then I'm gonna Misty Step. Right next to Rondon.
Okay.
As a boneless action.
All right. Is that your turn then?
Yes.
So Rondon, it's your turn. You are no longer stunned. You felt like this horrible just lack of energy just surged through your body as now it returns to you.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry. The croc can make a wisdom save for the slow at the end of its turn.
At the end of its turn? Oh, okay.
Yeah. With a -2.
No, I'd only roll a 12.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just gonna be like, "Oh man, what was in that smoothie?" Ugh. And then I'm gonna activate one of my new feats that are, one of my feats I haven't got a chance to use. It. I'm gonna use Timber.
It has to follow the attack action.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna whisper to you. All right, I'm gonna attack. I gotta get to my equipment.
I'm gonna attack Dane.
I'm gonna attack Eric.
Man. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill everyone. Sorry, I gotta pull up my actions. There we go. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Alright, and yeah, I'm gonna just roll damage real quick. Nope, wrong button. Sorry. 8 damage.
8 damage. How would you like to do this, Rondon?
Thank God.
Yes!
So as I see Eric get into the Croc's mouth, I'm just gonna go like, Eric! And I'm gonna bring down my Oculus Macabre right onto it. Well, its side, because I can't really hit its head, because,
We'll say
4
sure.
feet tall. So I'm just gonna swing it right into its side to bring it down.
Right in the spine.
Right in the spine.
All right, and as you bring the Oculus Macabre down, it slams into it so hard that its mouth opens, jettisoning Eric out of its mouth and into your arms, Dane.
Perfect. That's what I was going to do.
Into your dolphin arms.
Nope, I'm not a dolphin anymore.
How was it, Drew?
I'm just imagining a dolphin with humanoid arms just catching. Gross.
As soon as we are out of combat, I'm going to immediately do a 3rd level Cure Wounds on Eric.
It would come to Eric's turn first, so Eric. Saving throw. Full death.
That's a 12.
Okay. You succeed. Dane?
I'm going to do a 3rd level Cure Wounds. as he like lands in my arms, I'm like swimming like, oh, I gotcha. What are you? Stop listening to me, Siri.
What you want to say?
Right. So yeah, 3rd level Cure Wounds, 3d8 plus 4. That's 20 points.
Nice.
Damn.
Did we? Oh, wow! Look at the size of that thing.
You alright
Yeah.
there, fellas?
I'm a little hurt, but I see a nice crocodile in front of me that I can take some of its meat.
I'm gonna need to take a bath in some rubbing alcohol, sterilize all these wounds.
Yeah, you're looking gross there, Dane.
What happened? Why did that croc come?
It was at the end of the tunnel. I tried to reach out to it to see if it was that dragon, and as soon as it sensed my presence, it came after me. I'm sorry, I brought it back to you all. And I'm like getting Eric out of the water, I'm getting out of the water. If we can find somewhere that's not quite in such immediate danger of flooding, I could really go for a nap.
And I would like to kind of tear up this crocodile for its meats.
Okay.
I guess, do I investigation?
So if you're not trying to harvest anything specifically other than its meat, then it's more of just a time thing.
Okay.
Rondon, can you grab a tooth for me?
Yeah, I mean, you deserve it after what you've been through.
And I pull one out of my side.
There you go.
Here you go, Eric.
Should I grab a tooth for everyone? Kwanzaa, you want to crack a tooth?
I'm fine.
I'd love one,
yeah.
actually.
All right, Bale. One for you too.
As they're kind of talking this out, Kwanzaa's just gonna walk away.
Okay.
And I harvest the meat.
I turn to Eric. Is that fella alright?
Who, Kwanzaa?
Yeah.
He's okay. He is a solitary sort.
And I turn back. He's in a mood, but I don't blame him. Pip would have loved crocodile.
Yeah, I'd go sit and wait at the doors where the painting is.
Is Pip your lost mate?
Unfortunately.
They're like, nah, she kind of sucked.
She was truly holding us back.
Well, damn. Fine.
We all kid.
We had some sort of experience in a dream world not long back, and I don't know, he hasn't been quite the same since he came out of it, and then losing Pip. It's been a rough couple of weeks. But we should go after him and really consider that nap.
Oh, hey, the sewer monster's back.
If you all don't mind, I'd like to quite see what's back there. Like, I make my way over here. Brendan, can I misty step through the gate?
Yeah, as long as you can see the space.
Yeah, I'd like to misty step over here.
She gets into a fight with another crocodile.
Okay, go ahead and move your character then.
If y'all would like to wait for me, I'd really appreciate that.
I'm good.
Don't stray too far, Bale. Remember the undead things. We don't want you to be left alone.
And I move over here, Brendan.
Okay.
I guess I'm also being like careful because I don't want to like get spiked again.
Sure. So if you're looking for traps, make an investigation check.
15.
15. There don't seem to be any traps. In fact, taking some time, you figure out pretty quickly that this is just a plain old, like a runoff that comes to the bigger sewer.
A runoff? What is that?
Like these large pipes that run throughout the city eventually come to this location to run into the bigger sewer.
Gotcha. So no lever.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Dang it. It's just
Can you
a runoff back here.
run off where?
What?
Back there.
Wait, where's it running to?
From here, from the city.
Bale, you're too confusing. I'm sorry.
And I misty step back. Well, that's 2 more. I need a nap.
Rondon, as you are cutting up this large crocodile, you see from behind you, everyone actually sees, the sewer monster that you had seen before that was devouring the corpses of the creatures you had slain suddenly comes up to the crocodile and begins to devour it.
I'm just like, shit, what the hell's that?
If you leave it alone, it won't bother you.
What you see, Rondon, is this kind of like pale, sickly, yellowed skin. This like 4-legged creature with stumpy legs like elephants. It has its mouth that runs from the front of its body kind of down to its lower back, and it opens up like that wide. You can see these other like spiked tentacles coming from its back, and it just appears to be slicing at this creature with its tentacles and just eating with its gigantic mouth into the crocodile.
Is this just Pac-Man?
Yep.
Oh, my mouse.
It's like it's never eaten before.
I just kind of like look at the group and like, it looks a little jaundiced.
This is what it looks like.
Jaundice.
Oh, gnarly. I like it. Cool.
That's the thing I was telling you about, Mick.
Yeah. Now I can actually put a...
Face to it.
Yeah. Alright, and then I guess like, I just grab as much meat as I can before, not to impose on its meal, so...
Dane, you look a bit beaten. Do you need help getting back?
That's nothing I'm not used to, but thank you.
So this is normal for y'all?
That's normal for me.
Hold on, y'all's my word. Please don't use it.
I kind of like...
I heard it.
I meant to say you all, but it came up. Y'all. Y'all.
This is normal for you.
Y'all.
I'm sorry, it's a Timbers thing. You just can't use y'all. I don't know. I'm just feeling very territorial for some reason now.
I didn't mean to intrude.
And I'm gonna pick up Dane and carry him over.
Like a baby.
Yeah. No, I just lift him over my head and just like, let's go, Dane.
Why?
Because I can. I mean, I struggle a little bit, but I can.
Okay, so I guess what's happening? Because Wanseng has retreated to the previous room.
That's where we're going.
Okay, so everyone begins to go in that direction.
Right.
Yes.
Rondon, I'll say that you managed to pick off as quickly as you could about 2 portions worth of meals.
All right. And as we approach Kwansing, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, buddy, can we join you?" Also, I don't know where I'm at, so I'm just trusting I'm going the right direction.
That's funny. Yeah, you can sit here.
All right. It seems nice. As nice as a sewer gets. By the way, were there turtles down here?
I didn't look.
All right. Brandon, I want to do an investigation for turtles. Specifically, if they're in their mid-teens and mutants.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Oh.
Just make a perception check.
All right. Perception. Not my strongest thing. 8.
Okay. You swear you can hear what sounds like the rolling of a skateboard, and then something in the echo of the sewer suddenly go, gnarly! But that's it.
Oh. Okay, cool. Something's here. I feel it. Feel it in my bones.
Would a ninja be a rogue or monk subclass?
Ask the real
Specializing in
questions.
stealth, rogue.
Okay.
Rip. You'll never be as good as us.
So in meta terms, I'd love to take a short rest. That would be mad helpful.
Yeah, me too. Could I go to where Bricks and what's his name? I can never say his name. Galago were, and kind of like cling on the metal. Like, hey mates, I think we're gonna rest a bit if you'd like company. Wouldn't mind hearing your stories.
After a few moments, you can see Bricks suddenly come out of the darkness, and they say, "Oh, okay, we'll be right there."
Alright, we'll be right over here. And I sit right across from Kwansing and run down on that wall and just...
And as Bill comes up, like, who were you talking to over there?
Some fellas we met while you were disconnected.
I was disconnected?
I don't know where you went.
Me neither. It was a gym, actually. Sorry, it was a really nice gym. I got my flex on. I got a weird smoothie that made me go real fast and also really slow. Did I also mention acai bowls?
Right.
I just learned what acai was. I don't even know if I'm saying it correctly. Acai. Anyways, so who are they?
They've been trapped here from a lad named Faustus.
Oh, that fucker.
Oh, is that something we do?
Yes, we spit when we say his name
Alright.
because that was pathetic, but okay.
The Mulan scene.
That's what I was thinking.
Drizzling off the lip and kind of
Yeah,
hanging.
that's how I was envisioning it.
You will get better at it the more you hear his name, but hopefully you don't have to hear his name anymore. So
So you won't get better at it?
yes, we can work on your spitting some other time.
Alright. What the fuck?
It's the gym. God Guys, this is what I was talking about.
Oh my god! I was like, holy fuck, no one was keeping watch.
Guys, this is what I was talking about, the gym.
The spit's dribbling off your lip, and there's this hulking, like, it's a weight bench sneaking up behind you.
Does Rondon have what it takes to make one of those meals down here?
I got my...
Probably not the most sanitary conditions, but you could chance it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna chance it down here.
I was just thinking, with our new friends, they could really use a good meal. So I'll just bust out my rations,
So how long have you lot been adventuring?
share with them.
Well, it's been a few weeks. Think. I don't know. Time is really weird.
Well, it feels like months.
Probably since February.
What is a February?
That's a good question. I don't even know.
What is the
Date?
timeline?
Yeah, how long has it been?
Since what?
Since we
Since-
started our journey.
Yeah. In-game.
Been about 2 days for me.
Here, I have the calendar here.
Surprise! It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So are you all from Berkshire then?
Me?
All of you? What's the
Oh.
little one?
Excuse me?
Eric?
Excuse me? Did you just say little?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know.
Well,
the
that's
proper
so
term.
offensive.
Oh shit! Fuck! I'm gonna go for a swim.
Please do.
Can't swim.
Well, I'm Rondon Timbers. Nice to meet you. I mean, we already met. We've been through this.
I am not from here. No.
I come from the lake of Timber.
I was raised in Berkshire, but yeah, I'm the only one. Rondon's from a neighboring lake, and Eric's from a village not far away. Quonsang is from a completely different continent. Comes from a different land.
Where are you from?
The Sanctum of the Tempest, on the Mount of the Serpent Flower.
No idea where it's at, but it sounds pretty cool.
It sounds lovely. I wish I could return.
How'd you get here?
A man by the name of Veritas sent us all letters. And he wanted us to join together.
Is he like your mentor?
Did she just call me mental?
Was he like your mentor?
Don't worry. I'm ready to attack or whatever. Just
What
send
is
me
that?
the word.
What did that say?
It's in Thunesday or something like that.
Yeah, so it is. Sorry, you guys keep going.
Veritas brought us together.
To your mentor?
No.
Hardly.
I swear she's calling me mental.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
You got a weird accent.
I know, I can't really get it down.
Honestly, I hate all your accents.
I can't wait for Dane to die so I don't have to do this accent anymore.
Quansing looks at Eric, who's not there, so he doesn't say anything.
Are you with us, Eric?
No.
If Rondon ever dies, his accent, or his voice is just gonna drop down here and sound like this. Ha, this is my new character.
Oh shit. That sounds cool.
Not really.
That would be a commitment like no other.
Yeah, it
That'd be worse than mine.
My name is Nadnar. It's Rondon backwards.
I'm glad you thought this out.
Oh, shoot.
So who was Veritas?
He's some vampire. Owned the
Vampire.
darkness. Owned a circus. Took care of our friend Pip before she died.
Also did some pretty cool shit.
Veritas was... He was renowned once as a great hero from an age past. And he had thought that perhaps it was time to get a new team of heroes together. So these three and our friend Pip all got letters, and my fiancée Narina, the one who you thought was a dog,
I deeply apologize for that.
she received a letter because she used to carry the artifact that gives me my magic, and then when she passed it to me, and so did the job, I suppose. So that's who Veritas was.
In the end, he was a hero.
He saved my life.
Whether he was a hero always or not, we'll never be sure.
Sounds like you've been through a lot.
If you've got time, we can tell the story in about 32 installments.
Oh, cool. I've got an iPod right here.
Right.
Can I download it?
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, you can find it at Realm Narrative Gaming or RNG Presents.
When do they come out? Every Tuesday or Monday and Thursdays?
Monday and Thursdays, pretty consistently.
Well, at this point, it'll just be Mondays.
Or Mondays. But I don't know.
We're getting
Words.
way off the rails here. Where's Eric at? Eric!
So, when I asked what was in this center room, what Quan Sing said was there was a trap, and that was all the detail that was given.
Oh.
So I'm interested because I want to see if there's a nameplate on this sarcophagus like the other one, but I'm standing in the doorway looking for any kind of trap or whatever to figure out how I can go look at it.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, God.
That's going to be pretty good. What's my investigation? 18.
18. You indeed notice a trap in here. There appears to be these small circular openings on the floor, leading you to believe that something comes through it.
Only on the floor, not the walls and ceiling?
Correct.
I'm just going to dance along the wall across over to the sarcophagus if I can.
Easily.
And
When you say dance, I'm picturing like Peter Quill from the beginning of Guardians, where he's like dancing along.
Oh, yeah?
Hey!
and I want to see.
What?
I'm not trying to open this or anything. I just want to see if there's a nameplate on it, like there was the other one.
There is indeed one, and it just says Arlert.
Arlert?
Correct.
I am pretty alert right now.
Arlert.
Do these other sarcophagus rooms have paintings like the one that Mimi led us to?
They do not.
Okay. I'll, again, going across the wall, come back out and join the rest of the group.
Okay.
Eric, where were you?
I just wanted to be mute, I guess, is what I wanted to do. I just wanted to check out that other sarcophagus to see I don't know who was in there. Somebody named Arlert.
Was he very alert?
Probably not so much anymore, but maybe in his time.
Get him.
Wasn't... Oh, wait, no. Mimi was a sarcophagus. I was like, what was the name on the first one?
So, if we're going to take a little bit of rest, maybe going into the room and closing the doors just in case there's anything else wandering around would be safer than hanging out here.
That's a great idea.
I will go into the room
Well,
and close the door. Just
here.
close everyone else out.
Oh, shit.
This one's mine.
Dane, what about me?
I didn't actually close the door, so you guys could all come in.
How would you close the door? Is that something only learning can do?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I'd assume your arms.
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking about the Schmeppy. I thought you were literally asking, how do you close a door?
Yeah.
Carl, did you never have that lesson?
Yeah.
What are you, born in a barn?
Whenever I get to a door, just like start like beating it with my shoulders.
He just starts screaming for help.
Help me!
Dane, as we're resting, would you mind if I took a look at the key?
Not at all. And I produce the key.
I'd like to do a detect magic on the key.
Okay,
Did so on the painting, but not the key itself.
gotcha. Focusing, this key is definitely magical. It also seems, from what you understand from it, it appears to be connected to a sort of planar magic.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I'm gonna just close my eyes and rest. Sitting there next to Kwansing.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's take a rest.
All right. So, is anyone taking watches, or are you guys just barricading the door and going to sleep?
I think
Barricade. Barricade.
Galagal and Briggs can do that for us.
Barricade the door.
Yeah.
You two are our first line of defense.
Yeah.
He's like a malnourished gnome and kobold. One of them is blind and mute.
Yeah.
Right.
They can keep watch for us.
Okay. So eventually,
Yes. On a serious note, I'll at least take one shift of alertness.
sure.
We only need a half hour, right, to rest?
1 hour.
Whatever.
Yeah. So, go ahead and make a perception check for me, Dane.
Okay. And as I'm kind of resting, I'm just always kind of fidgeting, doing my little guidance hand movement as I'm trying to listen for anything. If I can find where I put my D4, because I was wearing it like a party hat earlier. Hey, that's, I believe, a 27 perception? 27.
Okay. You take a few moments to kind of just listen to the sounds of the sewer. You can hear the rushing water, the dripping of moisture, this kind of hollow echo. You swear you can hear these slight, like small laughters. that's it.
I don't know. Tyler's still a little concerned about that. That was a little too strange for me.
Once a beast, always a beast.
Panda's our boss.
What?
I said Panda's our boss.
Oh my gosh. That.
Eventually, the hour comes to a close. You all take a short rest. Yes, Carla.
How does the arcane recovery work? It says up to a combined level of 3. Does that mean I get 3 spell slots back, or does that mean that I can recover up to 3rd level?
So it could either be 3 first level spells, a 2nd level spell, and a 1st level spell, or just 1 3rd level.
Got it. Okay.
All right, so you guys can use your hit dice, recover things at short rests, like your abilities from short rest. Whatever you would like.
All
You
right.
can even, use the key if you wanted to.
I sit up and stretch.
Not during the short rest.
Oh, that was a nice little nap.
I feel pretty good. I feel 4 points away from full health.
Imagine if we said that in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would always feel 4 points away from full health.
I mean, we kind of do, like when you go to the doctor and they say on a scale of 1 to 10,
Yeah.
how much does it hurt? It's kind of the same thing.
I just always
Life.
say 10. Like it's excruciating.
Yeah.
I stand up and reach my hand down to Kwansing to help him up.
She realizes I'm already standing.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Never mind.
Would I reasonably conclude that I need something greater in terms of healing to make sure these wounds don't get infected?
Go ahead and just make a medicine check.
Okay. As I'm examining, I do my fidgety guidance thing. Give myself guidance on it. Hey, that's a 26.
What you gather is that exposing an open wound to the sewage water you may already be in the process of obtaining a disease.
All right.
Ooh.
Everything is fine.
So I will cast Lesser Restoration on myself at 2nd level.
Okay.
Because that cures diseases.
Mm-hmm. So as you place one hand on your chest and the warm light surges through you, what you hadn't noticed before is from one of the wounds that was closing, you can see about 5 or 6 of those small worm-like creatures suddenly expelled out and writhe on the floor as they just shrivel and die. Blech.
Oh, that's gross.
I want to... Eric, will you allow me to examine your wounds? Kwansing, will you... Or can I help Kwansing examine the wounds? He might have a higher medicine. He might be more trained in medicine than I am.
Oh, kind of.
Yeah, are those?
But
Do I
right
have
now-
those things in me? Please tell me I don't have those things in me. Ugh.
So do I roll with advantage then? Is that what?
If Dane's helping
Or
you,
we're
yeah.
both.
And I'm going as we're going in. I'm going to place a hand on his shoulder, and with my other hand, do my fidgety guidance thing to give him guidance. I wish that I had a better way to narrate that. I want to give myself guidance every opportunity I get.
Just say hocus pocus.
I don't want to every time I do this specific thing with my hand. And if I just do it on webcam, people can't see.
Right.
Well, then just say like.
Eventually, they will be able to.
Just say like.
Not now.
Guide me, or just say I guide you.
21.
With your +4 or plus D4.
Yep. 21.
And you're examining who?
Eric.
Eric.
Eric appears to be fine.
That's good, because I don't have any more second level spell slots.
That's good. Those things, gross. I mean, everything down here is gross.
Well, it is a sewer. It smells like it too.
Would you guys be interested in taking a look through this painting?
As I'm looking at this key, I think if we go through the painting, it's going to take us somewhere that we may not necessarily be able to come directly back here.
Oh.
At least I don't know that we will. I feel like we should finish what we came here to do first.
You can make an Arcana check if you'd like.
Sure.
Yeah, can I? Or
I'll say if you want to, if the both of you want to, whoever can roll with advantage.
Go for it.
okay. That's a 17 and a 6, so 17 plus 7.
Holy Jesus.
It's 34.
Excuse me?
24.
24.
The both of you putting your heads together, you can guess, or not guess, you can surmise from this magical object is that it opens a portal, but it acts as a gateway that will remain open. It sustains a portal open.
I think if we open this, it'll remain open for us to come back.
Well,
Jesus, 25.
you seem awfully learned on this magic stuff. I haven't had any actual schooling the way you have, so I'll take your word for it. If you think we can do it, let's give it a try. And I'll hand out the key, offering it to Balefire.
Before we do that, Balefire, if I can borrow your learned brain and do some calculations before we go. And I want to go back down and I want to see if that water level has risen at all.
Are you going to head back to where you were before?
I guess if I can just go to that entryway there and see if it's like the water is any different. You know what I mean?
Which entryway? I'm sorry.
This one right here.
That's that passage to the south of us.
I see. No, it does not. It doesn't seem to have risen that drastically, no.
Okay. So we have some time to spare, and we don't want to take days or anything, but there may be something in here that lets us do our job here better. So I say, why not? Randan, Kwanseng?
It's fine with me.
Let's do it.
Kwanseng, are you all right?
In time. I'm ready to get out of here.
Me too.
I go up to the painting, and would I know how to? I guess, to the best of my knowledge, I just put raise the key to the painting to see what it does.
Okay. You raise the key to the painting as you see this kind of liquid red color suddenly begin to emerge from the tip of the key. You can see that as you push the key towards the painting, it begins to ripple and liquefy. And you can see this strange kind of image begin to appear.
Cool. And I reach out and unlock it.
The key disappears into the painting. As you see the painting itself of the dark, stormy house suddenly pulls away, and it becomes like a clear walkway.
Gonna run and jump through it and go, wahoo!
Okay. Wop, 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 wop.
I immediately just started thinking Mario 64. I was like, that's what I gotta do.
So Rondon disappears.
Going in after him.
The gym. Yeah, I go.
I'll follow.
Move the gym.
I poke my head back through. You coming, Jim?
I go in.
You never asked,
I'm having flashbacks. Brandon recently reminded me of before I had named Dane, and he listed some list of our characters, and it was just TC. Like, I want to name my character The Charles.
And that was
The
the
Charles.
worst. The Charles. Because it was just Tyler's character as a placeholder.
Yeah.
Although that gives me a character idea.
Oh no.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'll go through the painting.
All right. So, as you all step through, there is this this much nicer feel to the air. You suddenly come upon this red carpet with these kind of blue metal barriers, almost like one of those separators from the movie theaters.
I know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they're called, but yeah. Just rope of some sort.
Yeah, the I don't know what they're called. Whatever. There appears to be this kind of creepy smiling mannequin that greets you. As you step in what appears to be like a walkway for a line to enter someplace. Just kind of gated off by these metal poles with this velvet rope that separates. The walls themselves appear to be made of solid gold.
Bloody hell, mate. You've got to give a person a warning before you just pop up out here. I say to the mannequin. Scared
Okay.
the shit out of me.
It's a mannequin.
Has that given us any indication that it's not just that?
What do you mean?
Is it just a mannequin? Is it just a dead piece of plastic that's
Oh, I thought
happens to be?
it was like an actual humanoid.
Make an investigation check.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give myself guidance. Go
What
ahead,
does that
please.
look like?
What's that?
What does that look like when you do that?
I've been trying to workshop that a little bit.
He actually goes through a lot of hand signs like Naruto.
In my head, it's a little. In my head, it's a little Doctor Strangey.
Oh, yeah.
Like just kind of like extending various fingers at different times. I haven't nailed it down exactly yet.
I imagine you just
And
go
then-
rid-it-dit-do.
Yep. And I always mutter some phrase in a language that you probably don't understand.
Okay.
It's just an innate language that I
no.
know, apparently.
I understand Common and Gnomish.
Quansang understands it to some extent.
Sure.
Because I believe you have Corey on your list, if I remember correctly.
I'm sure I do. If I don't, I do now.
There we
That's
go.
not how that works.
So what'd you get?
23.
23. You investigate
Investigation, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 23.
You walk up to this mannequin. It appears to be creepily smiling. It is made of some kind of carved stone of some kind.
Ooh, don't like that.
And it wears this simple, like, wide brim hat with a red feather in it. And it just smiles creepily.
As I kind of move back and forth, do its eyes travel with me, or are they just dead, staring forward?
They do travel with you.
I say, "The bloody hell, mate! You got to give someone a warning."
Hey, Dane, can I have that hat?
I think you'll have to ask him. Them.
Hey, bloody hell, mate, can I have that hat?
Strangely, it seems as all of you blink at the same time, because when you open your eyes, the hat is gone, and it is now on your head, Rondon.
Oh, I feel mighty fine. I feel like I look mighty fine. And as I stroke the brim of the hat.
You look rather handsome, Rondon.
Well, that's the smartest thing you said so far there, Bale.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, I'm feeling sassy.
Because you're stupid.
Oh my god.
I have a +0 to my intelligence. What do you have?
Mimi sent us?
There is
Get
no
any reaction, Bob?
Yeah, there's no response, no visual reaction, nothing.
Can I look beyond him? Or them?
Yeah. You look beyond them and you see that the kind of guided velvet ropes seem to continue off in a certain direction, kind of twisting and turning through this 15-foot corridor that kind of winds to the left.
I guess then I just I'm in front of it, and you know how characters sidestep, but always keeping the person in front of them?
Sure.
And
circling it?
Yeah, so I just keep watching it, but sidestep, and then I walk backwards and turn around quickly.
Okay.
Can you tell us what this place is?
No response.
I look at it and I'm just like, hey, can I get a map of this place?
There's no response. But suddenly the velvet ropes, suddenly begin to glow. Kind of leading off for you to follow them.
I think I figured out the way to go. This way.
And I tip my hat at the mannequin and I'm like, thank you.
Well, I suppose there's nothing else for it.
And I'm just gonna leave 5 quill, just out of kindness, just in case it moves and wants quill.
It's always good to tip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, staff.
Tip your waitstaff.
And for the people who are going to argue about this later on, it's not worth arguing about.
All right.
Oh, there's my currency.
So I assume you all continue.
Yes.
Yes.
No, we stay
Yeah.
here.
You assume wrong. It's
Yeah,
nap
I just-
time again.
I just stare at this mannequin for a couple hours.
Okay.
All right.
I don't trust you, Phyllis.
All right. Continuing along, following several twists and turns throughout this guided velvet rope, you suddenly see a humanoid person. Though they are not human, they have these white feathers. These golden eyes as they turn toward you. You can see that they are, Kwansing, you would recognize them as Aarakocras. This is a bird person. And they appear to be in a similar appearance to an owl.
What kind of owl?
Like a snowy owl.
Beautiful. If it was a barn owl, I was going to get rid of it.
Sorry, I gotta take you to the farm.
Interesting.
And you see as they wait at the end of this velvet roped line.
I approach one. I know what they typically speak, right?
They typically speak Orin.
Oh, so I probably don't know that, actually. I don't think that's one I know.
But it is a single one, a single Aarakocra.
I say, do you speak common?
But of course I do.
Oh my god, I'm in love.
May I ask your name, sir?
Wayne. Bruce Wayne.
Well, Mr. Wayne.
I'm just kidding. My name is Kwansing.
Kwansing. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's been quite some time since we've had guests, and so many of you, as I see.
What is this place?
Why, this is my realm. Allow me to introduce myself. I am known as the Curator.
Why are you known as that?
Well, it seems you'll find that I am a keeper of fine antiquities, and also I have the means to gather people's greatest materialistic desires.
Interesting.
Yes, Dane.
I want to know if Dane has any sense of danger based on this guy's kind of demeanor so far.
Make an insight check.
Okay. I won't do guidance because I don't want him to see me casting a spell.
Chidori!
That's a 17.
17. I'll privately message you.
Okay. And I am going, as I'm kind of debating, I'm going to pull my cloak around my shoulder and kind of drape it around the front of me to help obscure the shard that's kind of sticking a little bit out of my chest.
I've met others like you. Where I'm from. Hopefully you are as kind.
Of course, I'm kind to all of my patrons.
Are spells something that you may have in here?
But of course, my dear, All you need to do is step inside one of your own personalized rooms.
I'm sorry, we get personal rooms?
Yes, rooms tailored to your specific materialistic desires. As I said, looks as deep inside you. It looks for things that you might need along your journey, things that you might not find anywhere else, but nothing for free. But don't let that scare you.
Well,
I work with the most interesting of currencies. I collect what is known as creature residue, something that I am pretty sure none of you are familiar with.
I am.
So you don't take Quill?
Unfortunately, no, I don't take Quill. No.
what is this creature residue?
It's a strange substance collected from freshly slain creatures.
Well, I got some croco meat on me.
Unfortunately, that's not fresh enough. It needs to have died in a matter of seconds.
Well, how do you suppose we collect that?
Well, there are these bags that I can supply for you. Now,
Love it.
each creature that expires while you are within a certain distance from it, you are able to collect residue. Now, if the creature is stronger or weaker, it might give you more or less of it.
Interesting.
If you'd
Well,
like,
we have none now.
well, seeing as your first-time clients, I could give you a small amount just to experience the exchange of creature residue.
What do you do with this residue once you have it?
Now, creature residue is very interesting because, as I describe it, it is a collected experience of the creature in a tangible form. One can experience what the existence of the creature was like. Not memories, but feeling. An experience unlike any other. The ultimate kind of empathy.
Before I was being sarcastic, but some of us have experienced something like this before. There was a spring that collected the life force of the creatures that lived in that forest and provided healing properties. Is it something like that, or am I nowhere close?
Something similar, but not quite the same. Well, you see, as I mentioned, it's not a life force. It's no healing magic. It's more of an experience. Feel what a cockroach feels. Experience its life.
I can do that.
But yes, he can. But only by killing the cockroach? Is that what I understand?
Correct.
And what are these? What have these creatures done to be deserving of that?
That is not for me to decide. Whatever you encounter on your journeys, if you should slay it, then you shall gain its residue.
Well, it sounds like we have to go out there and collect it. How do we get a hold of you?
Well, it seems you've already gotten a hold of the key that leads to my realm. All you must do is find a painting of extraordinary worth, place the key inside, and it will create a portal.
I just turned to Bale. You still have the key, right?
Oh shit. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm on the level with you. Well, I don't mind seeing what my room looks like.
Before that can happen, in order to experience your room, you must have one of the curating bags. Now, seeing as you all are promising patrons, I'm willing to give the first one for free. And it will include 20 creature residue for you to spend in this shop as you'd like.
Oh my god.
That's awful generous of you.
Now, for an additional bag, they cost 250 quill. But, mind you, only the person who had slain the creature can collect the creature residue once it has expired. So, if only one of you has the bag, and someone else deals the final blow, they will not get the creature residue. Which is why it's always a good idea for everyone participating to have one.
There's got to be a catch.
If anyone needs 250 quill, I got you.
I say I can cover as well if someone else needs it. I can buy my own. So, I'll take a bag. Someone else can have the free one. I
too will buy a bag.
Excellent. Please follow me. He leads you down the hallway, and you see what looks like a series of shelves, and you see these bags in all kinds of colors. You can see one for every color of the rainbow, metallic,
bless you,
pastel, neon.
I'd like a nice forest green one, if you happen to have forest green.
Of course, oh, there it is, right there.
Oh, beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted, too. Oh, very supplying.
Now, you can place your payment in that little bucket over there.
All right. And I just started scooping out handfuls of quills. I think this is 250. Feels about right.
I'm going to look until I find one that is the exact lavender color of Narina's traveling cloak that she used to wear.
Okay.
And you don't find it.
Yes, you find it.
Crimson, Eric, I'll play you at a game of rock, paper, scissors for the free one.
Just take it.
It's all yours, Bale.
Balefire.
Really?
We've been adventuring longer. We've made some coin on the way.
And I quickly swoop in. I'm actually going to take that free one, too.
I get 2, you get 9, bye. Sorry, I get 2, you get 9.
Thank you
Eric,
so
do you
much.
have
Ron Bob
enough?
Himbers.
I do. Curator, I'm sorry, do you have another name? Do we just call you Curator?
You may call me the Curator.
Okay, Curator, I'm just curious, does this mean anything to you? Dang it, this stupid... All right.
No.
Hold it in front of yourself, maybe.
Yeah, I tried. Okay,
There.
we go. All right. Does that mean anything to you?
While I would love to help you, I cannot give anything away for free. I'm sure you understand, my friend.
I'd
We
like to
understand nothing.
see if it looked like there was any maybe hint of recognition or anything in their eyes.
Sure, go ahead and make an insight check.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's a 2. So. Okay.
You get lost in their beautiful owl golden eyes.
When he says it costs something, what would it cost? Curator.
Well, depending on the knowledge, there would be a creature residue cost. I am a man of many assets. including knowledge.
I'm gonna go put money in the bucket and try and find a
Yeah, I
bag
put my
that
money in the
matches
bucket as
my
well.
cloak.
Okay.
I want mine to just be white.
Okay. So everyone
The
who
whitest.
bought one and then bail because you have the free one, just go ahead and look in the manage equipment and add a curating bag, as well as bail if you can add to your inventory the curator's key,
Okay.
or whoever's going to hold on to the key.
Got it.
Spell curator.
Curator.
Okay.
It's curating. Curating.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the key.
All right, I got the curator key and then the curating bag.
Do the bags that we bought come with a base 20, or are they empty?
No, only the first one.
Okay.
And that was just a thank you for so many patrons.
Sure. There was a strange mimic that sent us to you, Mimi. Must be someone you know.
Not familiar with any mimics named Mimi, no.
They gave us the key.
Perhaps it's Master.
How much was in the first bag?
20.
So in theory, she could give us each 5. No, not each of us. I'm bad at math.
4.
Each 4. Right?
No, so the bag can transfer 5 per, what is it, day or something like that?
5 total per day.
Yeah.
Not 5 per transfer to each bag per day.
So she could give one of us 5. Gotcha.
Or she could give each of us 1.
How much does it cost? I need this. Smooth crack cocaine.
What?
What?
It's a reference to a New Girl episode.
Curator, there was someone who welcomed us when we first came in. Does that person have a name? Who is that?
Yes, that's Robert. He's my best friend.
He seems delightful. Have you known
He's
him long?
always so chipper. I'm glad you guys are getting along just fine.
I'm gonna give. So I can give 1 to each of them, right?
You can transfer a total of 5.
And that'll leave me with 15, right, Brendan?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna transfer 1 to each of them. That way they can look in their rooms.
Is there somewhere we can track
Yeah.
that amount?
You can use copper if you want.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
520. 15.
Just because it's
Well, if you transfer 1 to each of us, you have 17.
Oh,
16.
16, yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
Mimi's laughing again.
May I take a look at my room?
Yes, of course. Why won't you come this way? The rest of you can follow if you'd like.
I suppose I will.
You are led through a larger hallway where there is this large golden door in front of you. You reach for the doorknob and he says, "One last thing. When you first enter the room, there may not be as many things as you'd hope, but with more and more visits, the realm will establish a sort of profile with you. Your interests will grow, and so will the room's variety.
Like TikTok?
Yes, like TikTok.
You can follow us on TikTok at R&D Presents.
Good transition. I love it. Before I step in, I look back and I say, please don't leave. To them.
Bye.
Yeah, as soon as she threw the door, I
knew you would say that. I knew you would say that.
Now,
I wouldn't have if you didn't say anything.
I know. And then I go through the door.
Now, if you're feeling charitable, you may go into someone else's room and purchase for them. So, you step inside the room. Inside it, you can see that there is a series of marble pillars, each one of them varying in sizes, kind of leading almost like sets of them along the room until there is a large pillar in the center of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like pedestals?
Pedestals, yeah.
Okay.
Like those pillars that have like the flat,
Yeah.
the flat tops on them. That's kind of.
I was thinking pillars like holding up the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
but I'm tracking.
One of the first things that you see is kind of like a floating spell book that appears to be reinforced. It appears to be a cobalt blue with bronze on it. And this sudden kind of knowledge comes into your mind that it is an enduring spell book. It is a heavy-duty spell book that will not burn, it will not be damaged when it gets exposed to water. It is just a much heftier spellbook that will endure.
Mm-hmm.
Then you begin to see a series of potions that are blue. It's kind of glimmering sapphire liquid. And you know that these are mana potions. Mana potions that can give you back spell slots when you drink them. These potions don't exist anywhere else in the world.
Okay.
Further along, you see what looks like a wand that is red. And it's got these like orange stones kind of set all along the shaft of it. And this is a wand of fireballs.
Dibs.
Further along, you see what looks like a book. One that could increase your natural intellect. This would give you a +2 to your intelligence score. And then far off at the end of the room, you see these two scimitars spinning around in place. And it enters your mind that these are dancing blades. These are swords that can fight on their own. You could throw the weapon and it would dance around and swing in the air for you.
Does it have like a price tag on them? Or
Yes. The enduring spellbook is only 10 residue.
Ooh.
The mana potions, depending on which one you want, the minor mana potion is 10. It restores 1 first level spell slot. The greater mana potion is 30. It restores up to 3 up to 3rd level spell slots. The superior mana potion restores up to 5th level spell slots, and that one's 90. Supreme mana potion is 250. That one restores up to 7th level spell slots.
Oh my god.
And the perfect mana potion is 500, and that restores up to 9th level spells.
Shit.
Think about how many rats you'd have to kill.
Yeah, I'm gonna start fighting everything.
What about the intellect one?
The tome is 350.
That's what it's called, the tome?
It's the Tome of Clear Thought.
God, I want that.
Me too.
It'd be so tight. All my skills are intellect. I'd be freaking OP.
Intellect or wisdom?
Intellect and wisdom, but mostly intellect.
Sure.
And you said...
I'm just gonna take it for myself. I need the intelligence.
And you said that I could go to someone else's and get them something?
Yes.
I do need that spell book. But then I would only have 6.
How much is the dancing blades again?
500.
Oh, a little bit out of our price range. Let's see if we can talk him down. 10 quill!
Oh, you can also exchange creature residue for quill at the equivalent of 1 for 10 quill.
Okay. So if I were to... I need to buy materials for my spells. I want to leave the room.
Okay.
Not important. Rats are a challenge rating 0, so we could kill every rat in the world and get no progress on this. What was the exchange rate? I'm sorry.
1 to 10.
That means I can only get 120.
So we could buy creature residue, or you can sell the creature residue for
quill, yes.
For quill.
Oh, we can't buy it, though?
Mm-mm.
Got it.
You could attempt to trade with him if you have anything particularly valuable.
It's the in-game currency. Like, you have to...
I'm gonna walk out with the Hag's Eye and see if he'll trade me for it.
Oh my god. I bet he would.
How much is this Hag's Eye worth?
Do you do this?
Yeah. Why the heck not? Those hags ain't our problem no more.
For this, I will give you... I could give you 1 creature residue.
350.
Deal. No.
Okay, you drive a hard bargain.
Yeah.
Quonsen.
Could you imagine? I'm like, the Eye of Aragoth.
No.
No.
1 million.
How much? Just out of curiosity, what would he offer for that?
For the Eye of Aragoth?
Yeah, I'm not gonna give it to him. I'm curious.
500.
Oh. That would get us the dancing blades and the. So now we know, like we gotta have some top tier stuff to trade with him for good residue.
Quonsang, I've noticed you've been a bit down lately, and I'm sorry about your friend. I'd like to go into your room and see if I can get you something.
Go into my room. Can they even do that? Can she do that?
Mm-hmm.
She can
You
go
have to. Yeah. You have to buy him dinner first.
I just wasn't sure. I knew we could go into our own rooms. I didn't know if others could go into our rooms, though. You know what I mean?
No, he said we could.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you're feeling charitable, you can go in and...
I know it's not much, and I know it won't bring your friend back, but...
You don't need to do that, Balefire.
I know I don't. I want to. Please.
Balefire, I'm sad too.
So sad. Ho, 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 ho.
Isn't that an episode of New Girl?
Just promise me you won't. Yeah. Just promise me you won't waste all of your creature residue.
I promise.
Jarvis, let her into my room.
Curator. And then I go to Rhonda and I go, more like cute rater, am I right? Would you take me to Quinson's room?
Yes, of course, this way.
What a strange moment of bonding.
Wait, who's the cute one?
The curator. He's cute, because he's got, like, yeah.
You know, personally, I think Kwansang's cuter.
So,
I can't believe you would say
Kwansang
so.
rips open his and pops his chest out and he flexes his boobs.
I've been thinking about that joke
Dingoes.
for like 10 minutes.
you come upon another golden door.
I'm so very uncomfortable.
Kwansang, you reach to open it. Yours doesn't have as many things as Balefire's does. What you can see in there is something of your heart's greatest desire.
Your parents.
A materialistic desire.
Oh god. Is it?
You recognize this as something that only the higher monks use. Something that cannot be come across very easily, and something that is very heavily regulated in distribution. You see a beautiful staff with wings extended. The wings of Halos is what they're referred to as.
Oh!
This is an air glider.
Farts!
Oh my god, an air glider.
How much?
Kwansang passes out.
The wings of Halos only cost 50 creature residue.
Have to sell the eye of
What's it no?
And
How much?
you also see a manual of quickness of action, which is the book that increases your dexterity, and a tome of understanding, which increases your wisdom. That is what you see.
How much are those?
The dexterity book is 500.
Oh, wow.
The wisdom book is 350.
I'm sorry, Kwansang, I can't get anything
Tree
for
fitty.
you.
What a letdown! And I just walk out.
It's all
Fuck
too,
the
it's all too much. I couldn't make you happy. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Balefire.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd kind of like to see what's in
Rhonda,
my
should we
room.
go? Should we take a turn at yours?
Oh, fine. I thought you'd never ask.
All right.
There's a hole up here in your forehead, by the way.
Rondon, you come upon your room as you step forward towards this golden door. Just like Kwansang's, yours doesn't have very much. But at the very front of it, you see this small cube suspended in midair, kind of floating, made of clay or ceramic. And suddenly this image comes into your mind. This is called Rondon's Instant Kitchen.
Oh boy.
I could have a kitchen anywhere.
It's not his infinite kitchen.
No.
All the possibilities.
You also see the Manual of Bodily Health, which is what would increase your hardiness, your constitution, and the Tome of Swole, which would make you stronger.
I don't know how much I get more swole than that.
There is also this beautiful axe. It appears to be a tree limb that has attached itself to this kind of mixture between adamantine and mithril and diamond blade. That's name is Timber.
It reminds me of when Root, like, used his limb to create that axe
I thought of
for Thor.
Stormbreaker immediately.
Yeah.
Same. Which I love.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hello, beauty. I need you in my life. I'm ready to settle down and start a family. I mean, this is a beautiful axe.
Rondon's on one knee holding up a ring to this axe.
How much is the axe?
The axe is 500.
How much is this Oculus Macabre I have?
Oh,
Your
God.
Honor.
Your Honor. Excuse me, Your Highness.
Not that much. The
Talking
tomes
400?
No, not even close. No. The tomes are 350 and the instant kitchen is only 5.
5? Like,
5 residue.
Well,
here you go,
Bill.
Rondon.
I guess I didn't have to.
Wait, I think you actually have to buy it.
Wait, can I buy it?
Yeah.
Rondon, I
Because you can't transfer
think
it.
this will serve us well down the road.
Oh boy, will it ever.
So you
And I'll serve you guys well.
You walk up to the pedestal and you take the cube. And suddenly you feel your bag suddenly become a little lighter.
Oh, this is a new sensation.
So Rondon, add Rondon's instant kitchen to your inventory.
Okay.
Dane, should we turn that throne upside down?
Crown is permanent.
Let's go to your room.
I'm so sad all the time.
let's see if we can buy you something.
Well,
One tier.
yeah.
Alright, we'll go Dane's.
Okay, so you step inside Dane's room. The first thing that you notice in this room is a very similar looking cube. This time made of wood. Floating suspended in space. You see several mana potions, a tome of understanding.
That's the wisdom one.
Mm-hmm. And what looks like a carving made of stone in the shape of like a cat's head with emeralds for eyes. From what you understand, it's called a luck stone.
Okay.
That's all you find.
How much is the cube?
It is 5.
And what is it?
It is Dane's Instant Workshop.
Dane, would you like this?
Someday. You need to get your spell book.
And I buy it for Dane.
Oh.
Hellfire, no.
She steps up to it, she grasps the cube with her 2 fingers, pulls it from the air, and your bag feels a little lighter, Bale. So Dane, you can add Dane's Instant Workshop to your
Hey, Brandon,
inventory.
I think you forgot to add an item in mine. I think mine is missing Quan Sing's instant Friends That Don't Die on him.
Oh.
Dane, there's been a lot of sadness. From what I've heard.
That's not up to you to fix it. Sadness It's heavy and it hurts, but you can't appreciate the sun if it never rains. If the winter never comes, you don't learn to love the spring.
But even in the winter, you need a little bit of light. And I give him the cube.
I thank you.
You're welcome.
I will use it to serve all of us well, I hope.
So I think I have 5 more, if I'm correct.
7, 6.
6. Okay, so Eric would...
I guess, did it use my 1 against her?
No.
You said my bag felt lighter.
Mine did.
Hers, yeah.
Oh, got it. Sorry.
Eric, would you like to go look at yours?
Yeah, but Vale, the stuff in there, I'll pay for it. Just
Come on now, and I grab his hand and go to his door.
She's not taking no for an answer, mate.
And I'm only taking yes.
You can buy me as much as you want.
I'm looking for sugar mama.
So, as Vale takes you by the hand, you eventually reach your very own golden door. Pushing it open, you can see what looks like a miniature saddle, it looks like this tiny little saddle rotating in space. Give me 1 second here.
With Eric's spider gear that he's got, I pictured him riding a spider.
That's cute.
And it says he becomes Spider-Man.
Yeah.
This
Ant-Man.
knowledge suddenly comes into your mind about what this item is, and its name is the Scamper Saddle. It allows you to place the saddle on smaller creatures, and they grow to become your mount.
So I wasn't wrong.
How much is it?
The Scamper Saddle is 5.
Because you get an item, you get an item.
Oh, come on. It'd be such a funny thing to watch. And I go and I get it for him.
Okay, you pick the item out of the air. Eric, you can add Scamper Saddle to your inventory. You also see there a wand that is golden that has these kind of spheres sticking out of it, forming like a helix shape to the tip. You get the sense that this item is called a Wand of Wonder. It can create any number of random magical effects, but they're very powerful. You also see several mana potions, which allow you to recover spell slots, and these mana potions you aren't able to get anywhere else. In your room, you also see the long, thin wand, kind of orange and white, with these orange stones kind of all across them. You know this is the wand of fireballs. And you also see a tome of leadership and influence that would increase your charisma by 2.
All right, I think we're all settled here.
Brandon, how much are the wands?
The Wand of Wonder is 25, and the Wand of Fireballs is 45.
Okay. And knowledge of what these things are is just sort of coming into my head.
Correct.
Does it feel similar in any way to when knowledge of other things has come into my head from my patron?
No, this feels more like a mental catalog pulls up in your mind.
Okay. Balefire, thank you for this. I know that it's going to provide you and everybody, probably Kwansing in particular, a lot of laughs, but I think it's actually going to come in really handy, so thank you.
I think so too.
And if you'd like to use this newfound object, I do have one item that has been discarded by multiple patrons.
What's that?
You can find it through that door. You can see this door is, instead of gold, it is copper.
Check it out.
I'd like to check him out to see, all of a sudden he's mentioning this new thing. Is this something that I should be more wary of?
Make an insight check.
And
It's a little difficult to say. You can definitely see some disgust in his face, though.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Why was it discarded?
I'm walking towards
Same.
the door.
Oh, well. I would hate to spoil the surprise. As the both of you get to the door.
I open it.
And I peek.
Open it with me, Balefire. Curiosity has got me at this point.
You open the door. This room appears to be mostly empty. Except for this, what looks like a makeshift wooden house about 2 feet tall. Kind of ramshackled. You can see that there is like blankets all around it.
A dollhouse.
Peek a little further.
I kind of bend down and look.
You bend down and look, and suddenly this pair of eyes suddenly looks from within this dark little wooden constructed house. And you see this dog with black fur suddenly come out. It has its ears down. It looks very sad.
What's... Is it a small thing? Yeah.
It is like the size of a lab.
So like an actual dog comes out.
Correct.
Oh, what's...
What's
Oh my god. You poor thing.
what's wrong with it?
Hello there, little fella.
What's wrong with it?
Well, it's a bit too loud for many people's tastes.
I'll take it.
I turn around and I go, I guess we got a dog.
Loud.
Well, at least this one's a little bit normal size. I mean, we used to have a wolf.
I love that name.
No.
Personally,
We can't relive this.
personally, we thought it was a terrible choice of name. I mean, it was a wolf named Wolf. Very confusing.
Wait, what?
I'm
A
just
wolf
kidding.
named Wolf?
Listen, we couldn't figure it out either.
It's like if you had a male son and named him Guy. It's just the same thing.
I'll name him.
He's yours if you're willing to pay 1 creature residue.
Oh, hold the phone.
This is way too expensive.
Yeah, you said he's been returned.
I'll
I
take
need to
it.
make a profit somehow. Very good.
Have you not? Oh, quit it, Balefire. Has he not made a profit multiple times off this thing just to have it returned?
He gives you a leash. The dog is instantly chained to it.
I lean down to it. You won't be alone any longer, fella. It's all right.
It looks sad and just looks around the room.
Does it have a name?
I don't believe so.
Did you say soup?
I said
Snoop.
Snoop.
That makes more sense.
I'll name,
Soup.
I'll name it Sage.
It's soup.
Sage? Is that what you said? Well,
Oh, buddy, we'll try a couple names out to see which one fits best for you.
Sage is... It's good. It's good. I turn around and
You know, Balefire, Rondon can talk to animals.
Rondon, will you please ask it what its name is?
Balefire, we can all talk to animals. Rondon can understand that.
And I kind of turn to it and ask, "Hey, buddy, what's your name? Also, what's your preferences? He, him, they, please."
So you can't understand animals. That is a lie.
Aww.
He can speak to animals and they can understand him, but he has no ability to understand them in return.
Oh.
I think he said his.
Is it a language that they speak?
No.
I'm just gonna turn to Bale. I think he said his name was Pero.
Can I do an insight check? I don't believe you.
You're right. I was pulling your leg.
Come on, we'll figure it out.
If it's something that's important to us, I mean, I hate to volunteer him, but I think Eric has a spell that lets him speak to animals.
I do. It takes me a few minutes to be able to pull that off, but yeah, I can be your translator if that's what you're looking for.
I don't want you to waste it if you don't want to.
Oh, it's not I can do it whenever I want. It just takes a while.
That would be great.
So I guess now?
Brandon, tell us what their name is.
What's your name? Tony!
What?
Well, fuck you, Tony!
So I guess if this is what's being expected, I'll just sit down right here in the middle of this dog house
Okay.
and start working on the ritual speak with animals spell.
Okay.
I'm just imagining like how you get into the ritual spells. You just start petting the dog. It's like really just starting to get into the.
I don't know. For me, he's like just sitting cross-legged in front of it, just staring at it, and the dog's like, "What is he doing?" This sad dog, like.
No, puppy.
Okay.
Thanks for giving me a dog, Brandon.
Eventually,
Oh, I'm gonna turn this dog into my mouth. I've got a sound.
Yes!
eventually, the time elapses. The spell completes. There is this newfound clarity inside you, Eric.
What did you want to ask?
I think Rondon had a set of questions, but I would just like to know his name.
What's your name?
it looks over towards you, and you just hear, I don't know. No one ever gave me one.
He says his name is Pero.
I told you, Bale. You didn't listen to me.
I'll double check. What are you here for? How long have you been here?
I don't remember, but I remember waking up and someone was supposed to be my owner, but they didn't want me.
Yeah, Pero, that's right.
All right, well, I'll nickname you Perry then.
Big brain power.
Welcome home, Perry.
You're a dog, Perry.
This is Balefire. She's gonna walk you and feed you and take good care of you. Hey, the Owl Man says that you're kind of loud. What's he talking about when he says that?
Sometimes I talk too loud when I get scared.
What kind of things scare you?
Being alone.
Well, then, this must not have been a great situation for you here, but you won't be alone now. You're going to come with us. Is that okay? Is that all right with you?
Okay. Do you have any food?
Yeah. Hey, Rondon, you got any jerky or anything? Any treats?
Well, I still got some fresh croc meat. Does he like croc meat?
Well, let's find out.
All right, and I toss a little bit of croc meat.
It starts sniffing on the ground, and it just quickly puts it in its mouth, and you can see it starting to chew and then swallow, and it licks the spot where the meat was, and it looks at you expectantly, Rondon.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit more.
And it eats it, and it starts licking your face.
Oh, gross. I like you, Perry.
You can see the tail ever so slightly, like it's still down, but it just starts to wiggle on the ground.
Good boy, Perry.
Well, shoot.
Anything else you want to pass along to Perry?
Welcome home.
What did the lady say?
She wants to call you Perry. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Come here. She would love some lovin's, and I'm gonna try and lead him over to her.
Okay, the ears are down. It like walks over to you.
Hello.
You put your hand out to pet it, and it like shrinks away a little bit.
You're a good boy.
It's okay. It's all right.
Eventually, it kind of leans into the pets.
Well, thank you so much, Curator.
Yes, not a worry. Do return soon and spend your creature residue here.
Question about that. Is this... We came in through a painting underneath the town of Berkshire. Is that the only way to get here? Can we access this area from anywhere else?
Yes, I'm not familiar with these cities, these villages, but any painting, so long as it is a high quality, you can enter through into my domain.
Yeah, I just turned to Dana. I can't believe you haven't heard of Berkshire. I mean, the nerve.
It's Berkshire.
But do know that the key itself, it cannot be used every day. It must, take some time.
Of course.
How long?
A couple days or so. Traveling extraplanarly is not as easy as one might think, but with that key, you will be able to return here with some time.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I was in a gym earlier today. It was pretty easy for me, I guess.
Yes, you look quite ripped.
Thank you. I can't believe you noticed.
Do you do squats? No.
Is that ass?
Yes.
You must pass along your workout routine. No.
Consider it in your mailbox.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'll email you the details of no.
Curator, do we have to return through the same painting we entered?
Yes, unfortunately, that is how it works. Now, if, let's say, the painting were to be destroyed while you were in here, anything that you came in with, or anyone that you came in with, would be immediately jettisoned out. Now, if you were to find two paintings, connect them both with the same key, I may be able to establish some sort of link, but nothing for free. I'm sure you understand. But it would be more convenient for your realm, I would assume.
It really would.
Well, this is some good information to know.
Yes, thank you, Curator, for your kindness, your generosity.
I am but a simple businessman, and I am grateful to have you all as my patrons.
We're coming back for those wings.
Very
Back to
well.
that book.
And I have a date with the axe someday.
Yes, but remember, each time you come through, the more this realm will find your tastes. More things will be added to your rooms, and, well, let's just say that it'll be quite a difficult task to restrain yourselves from buying the smaller items. So save up
Fair
your
enough.
creature residue for the things you do want.
Thank you, sir. I think we should see ourselves out and make sure that we don't drown in this sewer.
Of course, yes. Robert will see you out. Everyone out from this door, and you see that as you leave the room with the brass door. You can suddenly see that the hallways have changed ever so slightly, and at the very end of the hall, you all see this very recognizable glimmering shard at the very end of the hall.
A shard?
The opposite direction.
Curator, what's down there?
Oh, well, I'm so glad you asked. Come this way, come. as he leads you off in that direction. You can see that you enter a room. It doesn't necessarily have a door so much as it is like a large opening that leads into another chamber. Everything in here is made of gold except for the red carpet that just kind of like swivels and moves to different kinds of hallways. But at the very end, there is a very large shard of the prime deities held behind this velvet red rope, just suspended in the air.
Beautiful.
How did this come to be here?
Well, you'd be surprised to know that someone actually brought it here and exchanged it for creature residue.
You don't say. Now, I'd ask who brought it here, but I feel like that might be a price we can't meet.
You catch on quick.
Sometimes I'm smart.
And what's the price on the shard itself?
Well, you see, there is no price for the shard.
So I can
I'll
have
take
it
it.
for free. It won't ring up. That means it's free.
Unfortunately, it isn't for sale. But let's just say,
I kill him. I take it.
if you were to establish a healthy business relationship, maybe give me more creature residue on the side, build our reputation as friends. Perhaps I'd be willing to let it go one day.
And I look into my bag and I'm like, I got one creature residue for you right here. Anyways.
I have a question. Do I know that the shards are stars?
Yes, you were told this when everyone met you.
Okay.
Very well.
We'll come back for it one day.
Perhaps.
There's no perhaps about it. We're gonna do it.
Very well. Say hello to Robert for me.
Who's Robert?
He gave you your hat.
Oh, yeah, Rob. Okay, thank you.
And you leave, I assume?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
As we're walking out the room, I'd like to just give it a once over to look for any essentially security system. What is it that would stop, that I would want to try and be aware of if we were trying to take this shard later?
Sure. Go ahead and just make a perception check.
Eric's like, how can I 007 this?
Right.
What's the security system look like?
7.
Nothing really. It looks like a plain, like very high ceiling, interior. Like the ceilings themselves reach over like 60 feet in the air, and it's just golden walls, golden floors, and like this piece of red carpet that seems to connect flawlessly with every other carpet.
Okay.
But yeah, so as you continue, you eventually reach the like the velvet ropes and the like the connector pieces. I can't remember what you had sent me, Drew, the name of it.
Oh, yeah.
The stanchion or something like that.
It's,
Gotcha.
yeah. And then the rope's just called rope.
Okay. Eventually you meet back with the mannequin. And this time it has a thumbs up.
Give it a thumbs
Thanks,
up.
Robert.
Okay.
And I kind of just toss its hat back to him.
Okay.
No, not like loosely. I'm gonna just put it right back on. So
Okay.
respectfully.
I thought the hat looked good on you, Rondon.
I know, but I felt bad for asking for it.
You do
It was
see that
his
the
hat.
quill that you had left there, the 5, has doubled to 10.
Mm-hmm. Robert, you're sweet. Anyways, thank you, Robert. You're the best.
And you make your way out of the painting. Once again, coming upon the very horrible stench of the sewers.
Ugh, this is gross. My bougie nose.
Oh, I miss it there already.
As you come out, you see the key come out of the painting.
Put this in my pocket then.
Best for safekeeping.
So how are we going to keep the sewer from flooding?
Oh, that's what we're doing down here?
Well, now that I've rested a bit, I can swim back down and hopefully not disturb anything else. But I'm not sure how else to determine the nature of the blockage. What needs to be done.
Can you see down there?
It's strange. As a dolphin, I can just kind of know where things are. It's not seeing so much as being aware of it,
Right.
which is nice because the water is disgusting. Oh God, I didn't even think about the fact of we are so gross, all of us. We were just in that nice museum thing. Oh, what
Speak
he
for
must
yourself.
Oh,
Ronton, you've been working out. You're all sweaty.
I know, but I'm not covered in shit.
Ronton, have you seen yourself?
I'm covered in dirt. Thank you.
Ronton, I don't think you
Excuse
realize that
yourself.
croc was splashing around quite a bit.
I'm gonna throw up.
shall we make our way down?
We have to get past the gym first.
No!
Ooh.
The gains.
Oh, Perry, the good boy. Come on, boy.
Well, Dane. Might as well start swimming, I guess.
Anytime I get back in this water, it's going to be too soon.
The sooner we can do this, the sooner we can get out.
All right, and I'll kind of slap my face a bit, kind of psyching myself
Want some
up.
help?
I'll slap your butt. Good luck.
And I'll dive in again, dolphin style.
Dolphin
Open
style.
adult style.
Okay.
I don't know why I hate that, but I do.
So as you dive back into the sewer water, you begin to make your way down that large 20-foot canal. Kind of diving in, you reach that same point that you were at before.
Okay.
Kind of at an intersection between continuing forward and turning to the right.
I'm gonna see if I can. I don't know how much more I can be sneaky. I want to see where that croc came from. Kind of what that area looks like. So I'll go forward.
And large croc number 2 comes
Shit.
out.
You hear the telepathic, not again, not again, not again.
As you step into this large open room, you can see what looks like a large sewer basin. Taking the time to kind of swim around. Its form is kind of revealed to you.
Okay. I assume that's all above the water? All that
Yes.
I'm seeing?
And you can see the large pipe where these like metal shutters appear to be closed.
Okay. I don't know if it needs to be said, but I come up for air while I have the opportunity to do so.
Gotcha. So just swimming around in this general area, this is what you see with your blind sight.
Okay. And I will kind of just probe that right passage a little bit on my way back.
Okay. It appears to lead down this kind of spiraling hallway. Nothing too out of the ordinary. But as you continue further and further down, you eventually reach the center of this kind of swirling room, and you see a sewer valve.
Am I able to... Is it like a wheel? Like I'm imagining? Like the...
Yes.
So while I'm down here, can I try with my nose? Kind of get my head and my that kind of where the nose curve happens. Kind of get the bar there and flap against it with swim. Try to push it.
It doesn't seem like with your current appendages you'll be able to do this. No.
Can I try really hard?
No, I'm sorry. You won't have the right amount of leverage.
Could he turn into a crocodile? Do it.
Well,
If you were like a giant octopus or something, sure.
I have an octopus. Not a giant octopus, I don't believe.
Sounds like you have to be Dane for a
What
sec.
about a giant crab?
No.
Got big old claws. Big meaty claws.
I'll say sure. If you want to transform into a giant crab, I'll let you do it.
Okay.
And then you destroy the wheel.
Yeah, I'll use my second wild shape to switch to a crab, a giant crab, so we can get this done.
All right. So you transform into a giant crab. Grabbing one of the pieces of the valve with one claw, and then with the other, you start to turn. What's the strength score of the crab?
13.
13. It takes you a little bit. Eventually, you hear this. And you begin to hear this rushing of water as you feel that from this circular, spiraling room, you can feel the water begin to rush out as suddenly the water level begins to lower, and lower, and lower, and lower.
I want to
And as you're standing at the... Okay, yeah, you can grab onto the thing, the valve. Eric, Rondon, and Kwansang, if you're there too, you see the water level beginning to lower as the entirety of this section
Nice.
suddenly becomes level.
And I turn to Eric and I'm just like, is this what was supposed to happen?
Yeah, that's what he went down there to do. I think this is a good thing.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
It's okay. I'm usually the one who's like, I don't understand what's going on right now, so I'm glad to be able to.
Eventually, Dane, as you come out of that hallway, you come into the central canal area as Bale kind of peeks around the corner and just sees this giant crab standing there.
Oh shit! There's a giant crab coming for us!
And that's what we'll pick up next
I'm
time.
gonna kill it.
It ain't
funny.
Dane!
It ain't Dane!
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of The Dark Veil. If you like what you're hearing, there are 2 huge ways you can help support us. First, by spreading the word to your nerdy friends and family. And second, by leaving us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. If you'd like to keep up with us on social media, you can find us on Facebook at Realm Narrative Gaming, on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at RNG Presents, or go straight to our website at rngpresents.com.
The Dark Veil is a production of RNG Presents and features Mac Anderson as Rondon, Tyler Brinker as Dane, Drew Dolan as Kwansang, Carla Elfritz as Balefire, Mike Lewis as Eric, and the Dungeon Master is Brandon Rubio. Our theme music provided by Aiden Chan. This episode edited by Carla Elfritz. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on The Dark Veil.